channel. I'm wearing my migraine cap because I'm having a bit of a high pain day today, but I figured I still wanted to take you along for a day, and I'm thinking today I want to be like an art therapy day because I've been feeling a little bit down and unfocused and anxious and overwhelmed, and I feel like art has really been a tool that I've been using as therapy to try to recenter myself. I've been doing the artist way. I'm on week 11 and that feels wild. It's 12 weeks, so I'm on week 11. It's definitely taken me longer than 11 weeks to get to this point. I've repeated some weeks, a second week if I didn't finish it, and just have been going at my own pace, but there's so many things from the artist way that I hope to take into my everyday life now, and I feel like this journey has been so therapeutic, and I just feel so grateful to be able to share it with you, and I feel so grateful for this community that we're creating on here, and I feel so happy and grateful that I've just been able to connect with other artists and other people who are on a similar path than me. So welcome to my channel if you're new. This is a space where I share my artist journey and my life as a 30-year-old neurodivergent creative person who's just trying to figure it out. And oh, my name is Erin, by the way. I was hoping to start this video by going back in time to yesterday to show you my little excursion to the garden center and doing some work in my garden, and my peonies are blooming, which is so exciting. If you garden and you have peonies, you understand how short-lived the peony season is. This is my first year with my own garden. It feels very exciting, and just the amount of joy and learning that I've had from having my garden and the lessons that I've learned on like a life level. I feel like my garden is such a metaphor for my life and has been really encouraging and impactful. Like, for example, I started growing seedlings inside for cut flowers, and a lot of times when you're growing things from seed, it kind of looks like nothing is happening. Like, for a while I was like, is this working? Are these seeds good? Did I mess something up? But slowly but surely they germinate and they start to sprout and things happen. It just happens slowly, and I feel like my channel has kind of paralleled my seedlings, and my channel's still small, and I still consider this channel like very small. I'm a very small creator, but I feel like I'm slowly starting to see those seeds germinate and this community start to grow and build, and that feels very rewarding and very encouraging to keep going. So if you are new on your content journey, I'm right along with you, and this is just encouragement for you to keep going. But yeah, let's start off with the garden center, and then we'll come back to present day and hopefully get some migraine relief and do artist way week 11 and some art, hopefully. Anyways, cheers friends, let's have an art therapy day together. am partway through the week 11 activities. I'm not done yet. My head is still bugging me. My migraine cap doesn't have a lot of coolness to it yet, but I'm gonna take some meds and probably use some peppermint halo, and then I'm gonna try to eat something, take the dog outside, and then come back and revisit it and hopefully get to make some art today. I'm really hoping we can do that together. So I'm gonna drink some more water as well, but I do feel like I've stayed mostly hydrated today. So it's very frustrating when you take really good care of yourself and you still get migraines, because I feel like a lot of times there's like a, well, if you're taking care of yourself, like you shouldn't get the migraines. It's like sometimes I do all the wrong things and don't get a migraine. Sometimes I do all the right things and I do. So anyways, cheers. Okay, this stuff is actually so amazing for migraine and neck pain. My mom actually recommended this to me, that she got it from a physio when she had an injury. So I am gonna use that. I forgot that I still had some of this left, so thank goodness. Okay, I'm back. I took some meds, ate some food, took the dog for a walk, which was absolutely brutal. He hates the heat so much and it's quite hot out today. And he got a stick and like refused to walk. So it was a short-lived walk, but I think my meds are kicking in now, thank goodness. The biofreeze was good for a little bit. And then I'm gonna get back to my artist way activities and make some art. I really want to make some art today and take you along for that. I'm not really sure what I feel like making. I do feel like doing a little bit of digital painting or illustration, but I do want to spend some time in my sketchbook because I've neglected my sketchbook for a bit. I feel like I haven't used it since May, and I mean it's only beginning of June, but I feel like I haven't used it since like mid or like the 20th of May, which I like to get in my sketchbook almost every day. So let's finish up these activities. Right now, this activity from week 11 is having me write 10 wishes for 7 different areas of my life. So I'm doing that in my journal right now. I used to journal a lot less frequently before starting the Artist Way and morning pages. Like I finished one journal already. Actually 2 journals. I finished this one and a different journal for the Artist Way. So I'm on my 3rd journal just for morning pages, which is pretty amazing. If you're somebody who struggles with writing, morning pages are a really great way to get into the habit of journaling. I've tried to be really flexible and compassionate with myself because sometimes there's the odd day where I miss it. Sometimes on the weekend it's a bit dicey, or like a random day here and there. If I'm busier, it's a bit dicey, but usually every morning I write them. And if I miss the morning, then I just do it later on. And I find that for me, like sitting down in my studio works the best for doing them. I've tried writing them in bed, but sometimes I'm in my head so much that it actually makes me have a worse start to the day because sometimes I procrastinate when I do them. I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's get back to the activities now that I'm feeling a bit more functioning, because I was worried it was gonna be a write-off type of day, but I think the meds are kicking in. We're feeling a bit less crummy. Alright, I just spent the last few hours listening to music, watching YouTube, and making a lot of art. I made a lot of silly art in my sketchbook, and it felt so good to be back in my sketchbook again. I just used some pencil crayons and markers, and then I went to my iPad and I kind of used the flower one I did as an inspiration, and I found this quote on Pinterest. I have no idea who the author is, but it is, "Gardening is the art of sowing hope." And I feel like this just really captures what I was talking about earlier about my garden and the lessons that I'm learning from gardening. And I really feel like art and creativity, whether that's through a garden, through drawing, through painting, whatever it may be, creating is so therapeutic. So if you're going through a hard time, if you're having a hard day, if you're having a hard week, month, year, decade, just know that art is a really amazing tool and has been such an amazing therapy for me. And if you're going through a hard time, maybe art would be a helpful therapy for you too. And maybe the artist way can act as a good guide to reconnect you to your inner artist and give you kind of like a framework for reconnecting with your creative self. But thank you so much for following along in this video. I feel so honored that you watched to this point and that you chose to spend some time with me, and I just feel so happy, and I love this little community that we're creating together, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. And it's okay to make bad art.